Howdy and welcome to a new video. Today we finally made it to the second part of this process. I apologize for the recent inactivity and I hope to head back to my usual content. You know, weekly long videos and short content. Lately, I've been pretty busy, not only with my studies but also with projects I've had in mind to take another step in my artistic journey. You could say that finishing this PNGtuber was one of them, but I've also been working on other things. Things you actually see in the next week video. I've been seeing how excited you all are about it, so I'll definitely keep it in mind for some other ideas I have planned. But we'll talk all about that in the next video. For now, let's focus on the PNGtuber, which is what we're here for today. As you read in the title, not only will be finishing the rendering of the different PNGtuber states, but in the final part, I also be putting everything together in Veadotube Mini, so it can finally take shape. And most importantly, testing the final result of the PNGtuber. I'll talk more about the program when we get to that part, so for now let's focus on the final stages of drawing the PNGtuber. As you will see, I slowly rendered each of the different states, while also coloring the line art, since some parts of the character such as the eyes, hands or arm positions are shared between different states. I saved some time by copying and pasting certain elements and then making small adjustments so they will look better. During this process, I also made a few small changes and fixed some issues that became noticeable after I finished the line art. Just little inconsistencies that I spotted while rendering. That's pretty much what you will see in throughout this part of the video, so with that in mind, how about we talk a little about how I plan to use this PNGtuber in the future? Honestly, I've always enjoyed videos where artists talk about different topics while their character is on screen, reacting with little expressions and movements. Usually, they include a Speedpaint in the background, but the main focus is having a long chat about a specific topic. Whenever it's a critic, a story time, a personal experience, advice, or anything else. I don't really have that many topics to talk about, and I don't see myself feeling comfortable criticizing other artists or users. Even though I occasionally watch that kind of content, it's not something I personally want to make. I think my channel is a comfortable space whenever they're drawing together or chatting. That second option is something I haven't really tried yet, but it's something I need to do. Especially now that I have this PNGtuber. That's actually why next week video will be about, because I will be turning my art into merch. I'll be talking a lot there, or at least I hope so. It serves as my first attempt at making more storytime content. The same goes for tutorials and other kinds of videos. Meanwhile, in this video, I want to talk about something else, future plans. I need to talk about meiosis. I need you all to know what Tybor means to me, the universe I've been creating for the past 5 years, and maybe even longer. I love to share with you what my artistic journey of more than 15 years has been like, the experience I've had throughout the years, both good and bad. I like to talk about what my first commission was like, how to make commission sheets, how to start doing commissions, how to spot scammers and problematic clients, what it feels like to go through burnout, or more called like art block, and the happiness that comes, at least for me, from building a community of artists when I never thought anyone would look up to me as an inspiration. What it feels like to be inspired by an artist, what it feels like to be an inspiration to other artists, what creating character has been like, and how the entire idea of Tyborn became back in 2021 with the creation of a single character. There are so many things to talk about. Of course, I'll keep making There With Me videos. I know you all enjoy the ASMR content, but I also want you to hear me talk. I'll try to find a balance between both types of content. But that's enough chatting. Let's get back to the process. And finally, it's done. All of the states are finished. With all that completed, it's time for the important part. Setting up the PNGtuber and configuring it. Without further delay, let's go! The program I'll be using is Veadotube Mini. You can easily find it on the own Veadotube page. Just search for that name and it will be the first result that shows up. You can download the mini version, which is free, but always feel free to leave a tip for the creator. There, you will find the different download options depending on your device. It's a quick and simple download. So, let's jump straight into the program. It's a pretty simple system. You import the PNG images for the different expressions, closed mode, open mode, closed mode blinking, open mode blinking, and that's it. You have your first state already. The second thing to consider is that you can customize several parameters, such as adding a small jump whenever the character talks and changes expressions or only when talking, a little wobbling effect that can be more or less intense with slower or faster movement while the character is speaking, and so on. For example, when the character talks in the excited state, the wobbling effect is stronger. You can also adjust the blinking interval however you like. Faster, slower, less frequent, more frequent, whatever feels best to you. I spent some time tweaking each of these states. Another important aspect is the keyboard shortcuts. To make it easy to use during my videos, I assign a key based on the first letter of each state. For example, for the drawing state, the key is T, for talking is T, for angry is A, and so on. In some specific cases, I simply use a nearby key so it will be easier for me to remember, since otherwise some letters will end up repeating. Another customizable feature is the background. You can add any imaging you want or simply change the background color to make it easier to include the PNGtuber in your videos. In general, a green background will work well, but in my case, Yuuemi color palette is mostly green, so that wouldn't work very well for my videos. At first, I thought red would work, but nope. Then I tried magenta, also nope. Eventually, I realized I needed a blue background, so that's the color I ended up choosing. And that's everything, but we can't live without doing the most important part. Rendering? Done. Setting everything up in the program? Done. What's left then? Alright, the test. Prepare the drum roll. Howdy, I'm Yuuemi, and this is officially my new PNGtuber. Every expression feels unique, and I'll be making very good use of them in future videos. Thank you all so much for watching the entire process, for your patience, and for all your support. From now on, will be the PNGtuber you will see in future videos, and with it will come new topics, new formats, new ideas, and new content. Thank you all so much, and See you in the next video!